Hello there and welcome to the Star Wars Showcase YouTube channel. Today's video is dedicated to a review of the Black Series Darth Vader in his Return of the Jedi appearance. Let's get into it. Now, we've had a number of Darth Vader releases in the Star Wars Black Series line, but if you had to choose just one, I definitely think this is the one to get, as that removable helmet, as well as some different parts, pieces, and accessories, really give us the ability to show Vader in a couple of different looks. So, pulled up on the screen here, we've got him, of course, in his post-battle with the Emperor appearance, as he's missing that hand, and he does not have that top part of his helmet on. And if you actually move the jaw piece here, you'll see that we have a full Vader head sculpt here, and so there's been a lot of attention to detail, as well as the ability to move that head around to look in different directions, as opposed to everything being built together as one piece. So I really think that's a nice effect, as well as the great detail that we see here, both in the likeness, as well as some of the scarring and kind of the look underneath his eyes there. So very impressive work when it comes to the head sculpt. Now, I think Hasbro really nailed it when it came to the hands for this figure, as the one that I'm holding now kind of has that nice either pointing or kind of force choke look, but we actually have a removable hand here on the right. What we see now is the part that's been severed by the lightsaber, and there's kind of like these loose wires looks, but the figure comes with a second hand as well as a lightsaber that you're able to clip in there pretty easily. So you can go from, the battle kind of beaten Vader look to his more, normal and typical appearance without having to sacrifice articulation in that hand sculpt as well. And so really cool to see Hasbro going above and beyond with some of the extra accessories on this. And speaking of above and beyond, this helmet sculpt here is really cool, as it comes here in two pieces, which of course fits right in with that last scene of Return of the Jedi with Vader. If we just have the larger piece, it is of course going to be bigger, and so we'll have to squeeze on first that kind of eye lens sort of piece, and it actually does have some little indents in the plastic, so things clip in together a little bit, leaving the back part of his head exposed for the larger, I suppose, crown piece, and that kind of fits and snaps into place as well. I will say that the snap isn't 100% there. It fits a little bit loosely, giving you kind of like that South Park Canadian look for Vader there. So that's probably the one con I would say about this figure, is we don't get everything fitting together 100%, so it is a little bit loose. I don't think you can move him around, at least for my particular Vader and my own particular experience, without that helmet coming a little bit loose and showing the exposed head sculpt underneath. That all said, for this particular Vader, I'm probably not going to be displaying him with this helmet here, as I much prefer the battle-worn effect. So I'll be swapping out the hands and the saber for the chopped-off hand effect and the open and exposed head sculpt, as this figure goes really well with our recent Luke Skywalker release, also from Return of the Jedi, with the the open and exposed chest piece here. So I think these two posed together look really fantastic, and I think is kind of the definitive way to have this figure, with these features and functionality, to really showcase them in this manner. So these two figures together, I think, are really A pluses for 2023, some of the best releases that we've seen in a long time, and I definitely think are must-haves for any Return of the Jedi fans. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below if you agree with these sentiments, or if you feel like there's better appearances for these figures. And if you like these videos, please make sure to check out some of the other content that we have up on the channel, as we do have other Star Wars Black Series reviews.